lovely humans. Welcome back to your mat. Today's class is going to be a short but sweet, challenging flow. So we're going to build a little heat, and I'll give you lots of options to go with, okay? So we're going to start today in a child's pose. I know I said challenge, but we're going to start nicely at least. Big toes come together, knees go wide. And just start to find a little rock from side to side as you make your way into your most comfortable child's pose. Arms reach out long in front of your body, forehead presses heavily into your mat. And seeing as this might be the first time that you've connected with your breath and your body today, welcome a full inhale. Side out. One more like that. And as you sigh out, notice how your body sinks more heavily into your mat. And pause here. Let your hips be heavy. Your face, your jaw, your eyes are all soft. Let your heart melt closer to the earth. And start to breathe through your nose. See if you can make that breath a little slower and smoother. And find one more full inhale. Expand the muscles of your back body. And let it go. And then begin to rise up. Find a tabletop position, but bring your hands a little closer together. Spread your fingers wide and then scrunch your fingers towards your hands like you're making spider fingers. Press the base of your fingers firmly into your mat and then start to draw really large circles around your hands. Your circles might start small and get a little bigger. One more in this direction. And then switch directions, starting small, letting your circles get bigger. Moving slowly. One more. And then pause in the middle, turn your fingers slightly out, and just start to find a rock back and forth. Even out your sides. And then take some of the weight off your hands and turn your fingers all the way towards your body. And then begin to sit your heels back towards your hips, back towards your heels rather. You can tuck your feet under, or maybe they are relaxed. Notice that stretch in your forearms and relax your shoulders away from your ears. Full breath in. Slow breath out. And then lean forward, take the weight off your hands. Once again, both hands turn back around, fingers towards the front of your mat. I encourage you to send your hands a little bit further in front of your shoulders. We're going to do something that might feel a little bit hard here. Fingers are wide once again, and then scrunch them towards your body. And then start to lift the heels of your hands off the earth with just the strength of your hands. The closer towards your body that your hands are, the harder this becomes. So find the place that works best for you and just start to build that strength, that heat in your hands and your wrists. See if you can do 5 more. And then sit your hips back on your heels all the way. Your toes are tucked under. Reach to one side. Make sure your pinky toe is included in the party. Then the other side. Shake your hands out. Shake your wrists. Roll your wrists in one direction. And then the other. And then last little thing that we'll do to warm up, send your arms out wide, your fingers are spread, and then start to open and close your hands as fast as you can. Keep going really fast. You're gonna start to feel like you're losing power, but keep going. You're starting to feel a little heat in your forearms. For 5, keep going. For 4, for 3, for 2, shake it out. And then gently circle one wrist with your thumb and middle finger. Find a little bit of compression, just a little massage of all the tiny bones that hold your wrists together. There can be a lot of compression of those bones. And then switch sides. You might notice a little bit of clicking or popping. That's normal. And if you need one more roll, go for it. Now here's where the challenging part begins. So find your table once again. Your toes can untuck for a moment. Tap the tops of your feet on the earth. And then come back to a place with your toes tucked under. Your hands are directly beneath your shoulders, fingers spread wide, and then scrunch your fingers towards your body. Big breath in. Exhale, lift your knees off the earth about an inch. Low belly comes to your spine. Pause here. Good. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Press the earth away. Big breath in. Exhale, start to march. Your toes stay on the earth. All you're doing is sending one knee at a time towards your hands. Good. Keep it going. Maybe you'd like to get a little more crazy. And then pause in stillness. Straighten your right leg back behind you. Squeeze your right glute. Big breath in. Exhale, toes come together. Weight in your right foot. Send your left leg out long. Your knee is still lifted. Big breath in. Exhale, toes come together. Set your knees down. Find a little shake of your hips. Option to do that exact same thing with just your knees lifted, or maybe you step back into your plank. Find a little rock back and forth on your plank, or begin to march with your knees, sending one knee at a time towards your hands. Start to feel that heat in your shoulders, maybe a little heat in your belly. For 3, for 2, for 1. Send your hips up and back. Find your first down dog of the practice. Take a moment to pedal it out. Big breath in through your nose. Exhale, side out. Really good. Bring your toes to touch. Bend your knees, lift your heels off the earth. Press firmly into your hands. And then fire up the muscles in the sides of your body by rolling your shoulders out and away from your ears. Big inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, then send your heels towards the earth. Pause here for a breath into the back of your legs. And side out. We're going to start to flow forward. So on your next breath in, lift your heels. Start to round your spine, roll forward like a wave. Your shoulders are beyond your wrists. Tap your knees down, lower onto your belly, untuck your toes. Lower all the way. Press into the tops of your feet and your pubic bone. Squeeze your bum. Inhale, lift your heart. Baby cobra. Good. From your baby cobra, you can stay just as you are, or maybe you lift your fingers and your hands off the earth. No weight in your hands. One more breath in. Exhale, lower your knees, press into your hands, rise into your table first, and then your downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Bring your toes together and pause in stillness. Full inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Here we go again. Inhale, lift your heels. Start to roll forward like a wave, shoulders beyond your wrists. This time we're going to lower even slower. Bend into your elbows. Let them hug alongside your rib cage. Maybe you come to a place where you can hover. Keep hovering. Big breath in. Exhale, lower. Untuck your toes. Inhale, baby cobra, squeeze your bum. Option to lift your palms, send your arms back alongside your body. Lift the back of your hands skywards. Big inhale. Maybe you stay as you are, or maybe you start to lift your legs. Squeeze your bum, look forward. Big breath in. Exhale, lower down. Palms come beneath your shoulders. Once again, tuck your toes under, rise up into your table first, and then your downward facing dog. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Here we go. Inhale, lift your heels, roll forward, round your spine, shoulders beyond your wrists. Slow, lower down. Make sure your elbows brush alongside your rib cage, hover at the bottom, and then lower down. Untuck your toes, lift your knees, squeeze your bum, baby cobra. Arms go back alongside your body, lift the back of your hands, or lift your legs. Good. We're gonna stay here for a little challenge. Take a break anytime you need, but keep squeezing your bum, keep squeezing the backs of your legs and your low back. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Arms come out to the sides for 5, 4, 3, 2. Arms come forward here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Out to the sides for 5. Keep squeezing for 4, 3, 2. Lower your legs. Create a little pillow for your head and turn one ear to the earth. Sway your hips. Pause in stillness. Start to feel your heartbeat on the mat. Big breath in. Sigh it out. Turn your head opposite ear. Relaxes down. Start to breathe through your nose. Slow your breath to slow your heart rate. One more inhale. Exhale, side out. Palms come underneath your shoulders. Bring your gaze back through center. Press into your palms and your knees. Rise up. Find your downward facing dog. Good. And then look towards your hands. Start to go for a nice slow walk to the top of your mat. Bend your knees. Find your fold. Your belly comes onto your thighs. Your knees are bent so generously. On your next inhale, slowly roll up. Let your arms go out wide and high as you breathe in, fingers lift. Exhale, palms touch, pull them into your heart. Pause here with your eyes closed. Notice your heartbeat. Notice your breath. Big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Blink your eyes open, release your hands, and then step back so your feet are really nice and wide. Turn your toes out in the same direction that your knees are pointing. Now you're gonna notice that your knees have a tendency to both splay into the middle. It's because your quads are really greedy muscles, but we wanna make our inner thighs work today. So start to open your knees out to the side, sit your booty back, and bring the weight of your body into the heels and pinky toe edges of your feet. And then just find a moment to sway from side to side. And once you feel like this is good for your knees, pause. You can be as high as you'd like to be, whatever challenges you today, or maybe you sink a little lower so that your legs are somewhat parallel with the earth. Good, find a little pulse here. You're gonna start to feel a little burn. Keep pulsing. And then we'll move. Hands come to your hips. Inhale, straighten your legs. Squeeze your bum at the top. Exhale, lower down. Is this yoga? What? Inhale, lift up. Exhale, find your squat. Inhale, lift. You can do this. Exhale, lower down. Big breath in. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Okay, this is gonna feel like a break. Your hands come on top of your thighs, your thumbs are inside, and your fingers are out. And then drop your right shoulder. Press with your hands. Good. Sit back with your hips. Big inhale. Side out. One more. And then come back through center. Your left shoulder drops this time. Good. Pause here. Big inhale. Twist a little more. One more. Big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Come back through center. Stand. Shake your legs out. Your feet stay where they are. One more hard thing here for our legs. Big inhale. Exhale, sit down and back. Weight is in your heels, pinky toe edges. Your hands can come out in front of you. They can be on your hips, whatever feels good for you. You're gonna lift just your right heel. Find your pulse. Feel that little burn and start to build that strength in your right ankle for 5, 4, 3, 2, switch sides, left heel lifts. Good, find your little pulse. For 5, 4, 3, 2, heel drops down, lift all the way up, heel toe your feet together, shake your legs out. Good, building that heat in your legs. And then come to stand back at the top of your mat. We're gonna find a little balancing pose. So you can pause in this balance wherever works best for you. Your hands are gonna come to your hips, find a full breath in, inside out. And then start to pour all of your weight into your left foot. Peel your right heel up, and then open your right knee to the side. You can stay here with your right toe on the earth, or maybe you begin to slide your right foot all the way up your leg as high as it will go. Resist the urge to reach down and grab your foot. And then press your foot into your standing leg, press your standing leg into your foot, squeeze your bum to widen through your knee. Bring your belly button into your spine, widen across your chest, let your crown reach to the sky. Tree pose. You might stay as you are, or you might inhale, sweep your fingers overhead. Exhale, palms touch, pull them into your heart, bring your right knee back through center. And then interlace your fingers over top of your shin, pull your knee up and into your heart. Man, you thought we were done, hey? Roll your ankle in one direction, and then the other. And then you can stay wherever you are, or if you'd like to keep going, cross your right ankle over top of your left thigh. Begin to sit down and back. Hands come to your hips. Flex your right foot as you breathe in, find a little height. As you exhale, sink back a little more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink. Find the depth of your pose. Notice your right hip. That's where our target area is. Take a big breath in and a slow breath out. You might stay just as you are and focus on balance, or if you'd like a little arm balance today, then start to bend even more into your left knee. Fold your body forward, let your fingers find the earth. Give myself a little more space here. And then you're gonna walk your fingers out so that your palms can plant on the earth. Spread your fingers wide. Your shin comes to the back of your triceps. Hook your right foot around your left. Right foot around your left elbow. And then look forward, lean forward. Maybe you play with lifting your back toes. Bring your back heel towards your bum. Big inhale. Exhale, toes find the earth. Start to lift through your hips. Very slowly, rise back up. As you stand, hug your right knee into your heart one more time, and then release your foot down to the ground. Shake out your legs. Wherever you are, whatever you did or did not do, give yourself a little congratulations, a little thank you, and then we'll do the other side. Big toes come to touch. Hands come to your hips. Inhale through your nose, side out. Weight in your right foot. Peel your left heel off the earth and then open your knee to the side. You might stay here, work on your balance, or slide your foot up your standing leg any amount. Press your foot into your leg into your foot, squeeze your bum to widen through your knee. Belly button comes in, chest opens, crown reaches up. Option to stay, or inhale, sweep your fingers up. Exhale, palms touch, bring your hands to your heart, knee comes to the midline, and then interlace your fingers and grab onto the front of your left shin to pull your knee into your body. Roll your ankle in one direction, and then the other. And then gently and slowly cross your left ankle over top of your right thigh. Hands come to your hips, big breath in. Exhale, start to sit down. Find your non-moving focal point, your drishti, and then inhale to lift, exhale to lower. One more inhale to lift. Exhale, find the depth of your pose and pause. Send your booty back behind you. Feel that stretch in your left hip. Breathe there. You might stay here, work on lots of things that are happening right now, or begin to lean forward. Your triceps come to the front of your left shin. Your fingers find the earth, and then walk forward until you can plant your palms. Fingers spread wide, scrunch them towards your body. Lots of strength in your core here. Tip forward, look forward. Maybe you lift your back toes, heel towards bum. Find your breath. And then slowly your back toes come down to the earth. Start to stand up. And as you arrive in your standing position, hug your left knee into your heart before straightening your legs. Shake it out. Shake your hands, shake your wrists. We'll find our mountain at the top of our mat. Little micro bend in our knees. Inhale, fingers wide and high, look up. Exhale, fold forward, bend your knees. Option to grab the back of your ankles, gentle tug of crown towards earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees. This time we're gonna play a little bit here. You might widen your feet. Bring your arms out in front of your body. See how low you can sit without touching the earth. And I'm just making you do this to embrace your inner child here. See if you can lower without plunking down. How gracefully can you be? I still get a little let go there, but whatever does or does not happen, no worries. Make sure there's space behind you on your mat. And then start to lower down. We're going to practice a little bridge, a little strengthening of our back body here. So walk your feet in towards your body. You might be able to tickle the back of your ankles. And then press into your feet, lift your hips as you squeeze your bum. Walk your shoulder blades closer together behind you. Your hands might hold onto the outside edges of your mat, or they might interlace beneath your hips. Press into your upper arms, press into your feet, squeeze your bum even more to lift your hips. And then think about sending your chest towards your chin, like you're pressing into your heels. And then imagine there's a block between your legs, squeeze that block together. Big breath in. Exhale, lift your heels, release your fingers, one vertebra at a time, lower down. As you arrive at the bottom, hug your knees up and into your heart. Find a little sway from side to side. Now, if this feels really good and you're just done with the ab challenge, then stay here. You might enjoy a little happy baby with your knees going out wide. And if you'd like a little more ab challenge, start to find a little rock back and forth. And then see if you can rock all the way up to find your sit bones and pause in your boat pose. Your toes can touch the earth or your shins can be lifted. Your hands can be behind your thighs, they can be on the earth, or maybe your palms reach up to the sky. Stay here, squeeze your legs together, breathe. Maybe you'd like a little more by tapping one toe down at a time. Tap, tap, tap. Keep it going. Maybe you want more by tapping up, up, up. Keep it going. Maybe you want to tap both up, up. Breathe. Your muscles are asking for oxygen. It's only fair since you're asking so much of your muscles. For 3, for 2, for 1, stretch out and slowly start to lower. See if you can hover your body. Hover your legs, hover your upper body. Big breath in. Exhale, relax. Shake out your hips. And then one last time, we'll hug our knees up and into our heart. This time, letting our knees go wide for happy baby. Lengthen through the back of your neck. Pull your shoulders down and puff up your chest. You might stay here in this more gentle variation of happy baby, or maybe you send the soles of your feet skywards. Hold on to your big toes or the arches of your feet. Keep pulling your knees out and down towards your armpits. You might flex your feet and find a little sway here. I invite you to close your eyes, slow your breath. Give yourself a little internal thank you for trying something different today, for showing up. And I invite you just to observe the type of dialogue that you were using towards yourself today. When things got a little tough, were you happy that you showed up? Or were you berating yourself? And moving forward, I invite you to speak to yourself like you are your own best friend. Wherever you are, find one more big breath in. Exhale, release your feet or your knees. Bring your knees back together and then send your legs out long. Being mindful of your low back, find your most comfortable Shavasana. And if that means placing something beneath your knees, or maybe keeping your knees bent and the soles of your feet, find the outer edges of your mat to allow your knees to knock together. Whatever works best for your body. And then send your arms out wide. Take up space. You are worth it. Your shoulder blades kiss a tiny bit closer together. Find a full inhale through your nose. Open your mouth side out. Inhale through your nose. And at the very top of your inhale, just hold your breath in for 1 minute, 1 second. Open your mouth side out. It's not that challenging. One more breath. I won't make you hold it for a minute. Pause at the top. When you're ready, open your mouth side out and sink deeply into your mat. Let go of any control over your breath as you begin to soften through your eyes, your forehead and scalp. Release tension from your temples and the skin around your ears. Soften through your jaw, your neck, your shoulders. And as you soften, notice gravity start to trickle in. Feel that heaviness at the back of your skull, shoulders and shoulder blades, the back of your arms all the way down to your hands. Notice that heaviness at the back of your hips, down your legs, all the way to your heels. Your whole body is supported. Allow yourself to soften and surrender into the support beneath you. Let go of any tension, any gripping of your muscles. And when you allow yourself to soften and relax so completely, you are sending a profound message to your nervous system that all is well. You are sending a profound message to your subconscious self that you are safe. And please allow yourself to stay in this softened place for as long as you can today. Thank you and namaste.